Okay. All right. How's everything look? Let's get a little beverage going here. Get everything loaded up here. All right. Welcome to 1966 Honors. Let's get the mix right here. Let's get the mix right here. Turn that music down just a little bit. Turn this down a little bit. Okay. This is TAD Honors 1966. We're going to let the TADsters assemble. Hopefully some people want to check this out. We're going to honor the all it was 1966. Probably should have done this a little while ago. We're knee deep into 1967. Getting ready for 1967. We've already had Ali protests. We've already had the Tonkin Gulf incident. We've already had a lot of draft picks. A lot of people declared their intentions where they're going 1967. A lot of skullduggery has already occurred. However, we got to take a moment to honor the very best that was 1966, and we're going to put some of the very best music on here too. So we got Wilson Pickett. I always want to tilt it the wrong way. There we go. Okay. Gotta get some juice going here. Hope everybody has it. I'm not going to start this up just yet. So everybody get a mixed drink, or a beer, or a glass of wine, or some rosé if you haven't yet. I don't know where rosé came from. Don't know. How's the mix, everybody? Okay. We got Thule in the house. A bottle of rosé instead. All right. Okay. Let's just get into it, man. 1966 had a lot of very special moments. It's not going to be boring. It's going to be very exciting, especially if you're a big fan of TAD, Techno After Dark. All right. Let's start with the first award, shall we? Top lineman, Kevin. Have I hooked you yet? All right, let's see here. Let's cue this. Let's get some music. Oh, this is perfect. Perfect for this guy right here. Okay, so yeah, let's see. No, I don't know if an offensive lineman, there it is, has ever won this award. There was some guys that made a little bit of noise. There was Bob Lilly. There was Forrest Gregg got a vote, which is nice. Jim Lee Hunt got a vote. Dick Shafrath got a vote. I don't know who Bob Reynolds is off the top of my head. He got a vote. But even though Jerry Mays had a pretty great season, he got no votes. The winner is Merlin Olsen of San Francisco. So Grips guy, Merlin Olsen, you know, you can really never get Merlin Olsen on your team too early. I feel like this guy totally dominates all the time. He's been, yeah, Merlin Olsen, the actor, he's been killing. This guy is great every season for TAD. He's in, I don't know how many top linemen he's got. This might be his second top lineman award. There he is. Good actor. Great defensive lineman. One of the all-time greats. And he's having a major successful TAD career. And 1966, he really showed out once again. And he gets the top lineman award. What's the next award? What's the next award? Okay, this one is, this is where it really picks up, Kevin. I have to type this long ass thing in though. Okay, he has not been top lineman before. Okay, this looks a little big. Let's just shrink that a little bit. Okay, a little sausage. And it's the Special Teams Player of the Year. Wow. Let's talk about special teams. Okay, Cookie Gilchrist getting some love. Great choices. Matt Snell got 2 votes, Dan. Vote for Gene Mingo. I think he was automatic kicking. 2 votes for Gary Kroner. Possible sympathy votes for Gary Kroner, who did actually have an amazing season. I would not have hated if Gary Kroner won this award, honestly. He had a great season, and then he just missed it by that much, as Maxwell Smart used to say. The winner is not the defensive back, the kick returner. Speedy Duncan, top kick returner for the Falcons. Special teams, impact factor, had over 800 yards returning kicks in 1966. He is your special teams player of the year. Number 24. Okay. What's the next award? Are you fired up yet? Well, here we go. We're going to pick it up a notch. Yeah, that's a good idea. Everybody knows who Speedy Duncan is, though. I don't really need to. All right. That's... Here we go. Speedy Duncan. All right, Offensive Player of the Year. Let's see who's the candidates here. This was a runaway, actually. No. Okay. We had 2 votes for John Brody, who actually set the all-time record for touchdown passes. We had 2 votes for Dick Bass. Or is it pronounced... Yeah, Bass. Or is it Bass? Dick Bass. Ken Willard got a vote. But there was 6... Well, the rest of the votes all went to the man who wins this award, which is Mr. Bullet Bob Hayes for the New York Football Giants. He's your Offensive Player of the Year 1966. Congratulations, JJT. Let's give you some stats here. Bob Hayes. He had 24 receptions for 1,731 yards, a 72.1 average that does not register because there wasn't enough receptions, but he led the league in receiving yards. He had 15 touchdowns, and it should be mentioned that he also ran the ball on reverses 33 times for 273 yards and 5 touchdowns. So needless to say, a dominant performance from Bullet Bob Hayes and the New York Football Giants. I actually, well, we'll get to it. Congratulations, JJT. Too busy to check out the TAD Awards. Kevin's here, though. All right. What's the next award? Yeah. Defenders not locking on was key. Defensive Player of the Year. Let's center that up just a little bit. Got to give you the sausage that you need here. Everything's going reverse. Okay, Defensive Player of the Year. I mean, this one was pretty obvious, even more so. We did get a vote for Bobby Boyd. We got 1 vote for Bobby Boyd. We got 1 vote for Ken Willard and 1 vote for Bobby Boyd. Detective DT is maybe thinking there might be something. Videonics title maker. It's the aesthetic, fam. All right. The winner of the Defensive Player of the Year for the Atlanta Falcons in his 2nd year in TAD. He's the Defensive Player of the Year. He was pretty damn good in 1965, too. Dick Butkus, number 51. In the mix for Atlanta. Has the new record for most tackles in a season. And he also would have set the record for sacks had it wouldn't been for Tommy Nobis, who had more sacks in 1966, and so therefore set the record. This was something I was pining for. So it's good to see. I was saying Hayes should have been offensive and Butkus should have been defense on the stream all season. The voters mostly agree. So you love to see it. Dick Butkus was just a problem. The one game I played against DPS, I actually had a pretty good game. Had it tied late, but Dick Butkus was an excellent. He freaking sucked. All right, Dick Butkus, major factor this year. White Graves, no love. Okay, we're going to jump in here with something different. So this was something that was bandied about. It was thought that maybe there should be some room for maybe something that wasn't like, I don't know, just something maybe that the commissioner noticed, or something that maybe Audrey might notice. You know, Audrey comes to a lot of games, and she, you know, she brings a lot to the party. So we have a new award that we're naming after the first great celebrity fan, and it's for maybe some things that maybe were not on the radar. Not super obvious. And this is, yeah, you got the offensive player of the year. We have a new award here. I can't figure out how to do this. Okay. So this is a new award for 1966. Yeah, Bob Hayes, offensive player of the year. Congratulations, JJT. So, yeah, I don't know. Really, there's a lot of directions I could go with this, and I was thinking about, you know, maybe. Let me just put it this way. All right, let me start from the beginning. Okay, this is somebody. Oh shit! Help! 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 I need help, guys. I need help. You know what I really need is this right here. All right, so I had a lot of beef with this guy. This was something that I just did not really like at all. I did not like what this guy brought to the party. And I talked a lot of shit about him. And, you know, had some really, really, really rough moments in TAD. There's been some rough moments and some moments that had us all shaking our head. But I think it's a big part of the TAD experience. And I think if you look back, he's really guided us through. He's done a hell of a job. I think it's time we really recognize. It's time we recognize. 1966 and the inaugural Audrey Hepburn Award. I'm going to go ahead and give it to Dice Parser. Where would we be without Dice Parser? I feel like Dice Parser gets a lot of bad rap, but you know, think about him. Think about it. Think about what Dice Parser's done for us over the years. Just been absolutely integral to the league. And yeah, sometimes it doesn't go your way, but I feel like it's been pretty steady. He's come up with some pretty big moments for us over the years. And this is mostly about me apologizing for really just hating Dice Parser from the beginning, but I mean, when Dice Parser got the improvement with the /R, I feel like that was just a huge seminal moment, and provide lots of comedy. People just not being able to figure out what the fuck they're supposed to do on their screen to get it to work. I gotta say, I think it's time we give Dice Parser his due. Can we give Dice Parser his due, everybody? Well, Audrey has noticed. Audrey has always had faith in Dice Parser since day one. And the Audrey Hepburn Award for 1966 is going to our friend here, Dice Parser. All right, next award. let's get into some of the big ones here. Yeah, one heads. Get that shit out of here. Most valuable player. Just really talking it out. I cannot walk and chew gum at the same time at all. Here we go. Oh, come on. You guys love Dice Parser. Get out of here. You love it. He's your fam. All right, most valuable player. Sausage that bitch over there. All right, this was actually really good because there was 3 major facts. Well, first of all, let's see what other random fucks got votes for no reason. Cookie Gilchrist got a vote, and so did Bobby Boyd. Fam. Yeah, listen, man. Bobby Boyd, okay, he was all right. Hey, listen, man. Okay, Bobby Boyd and Cookie got a vote, which I love the Cookie vote. But this comes down to 3 guys. It was Bob Hayes, who dominated offensively, and also, you know, and you think about MVP, where would the Giants have been without Bob Hayes? You got Dick Butkus, who was, Cookie's a great choice. You got Dick Butkus, who was the defensive player, dominant defensive player, maybe best defensive player we've ever had in TAD from a statistics standpoint. And then you got the Philly run, the Eagles run. John Brodie, you know, was the key guy for them. And guess what? This was a tight vote. But the winner... Oh, we got some picks happening here. Walt Sweeney. Okay. The winner, the most valuable player, just barely, is Dick Butkus. First, I don't know if we ever had a defensive MVP. It was really tight. Hayes, Brodie, great choices. Would have been amazing choices. But at the end of the day, Dick Butkus was, I gotta say, I think he was the most dominant player. Jimmy Patton won it in 1961. That's facts. I think he was the most impactful. I mean, Bob Hayes was the most important to his team's success, but his team only won 6 games in the regular season. John Brodie was the best player on the best team, but man, he was, if you watched him all year, he was hit and miss. I think he was just not, you know, and they only scored, it wasn't like he Joe Montana the shit, and he did not have a good Tad Bowl. Would have been a good choice, though. The winner is Dick Butkus. What a moment. Okay. Next award. We having fun, you guys? I think, yeah, if he would have had like just a slightly better Tad Bowl, I bet he would have won. Okay, Coach of the Year. It's not Dick Butkus. You guys remember that show when Dick Butkus was coaching that high school team? It was on MTV, I think. Anywho, Coach of the Year. I believe this was a pretty easy one. Couple votes for Don Shula, a couple votes for Dorge, a couple votes for Blanton Collier, and I don't know. Someone just voted for the Rams coach. I don't know who it is off the top of my head either. I'm not gonna look it up, but he got a vote. Probably just realizing that just giving Nelson some love there, which I think is a good call. Who the I don't even know. Anyway, someone just voted for. I just like to shout out who got votes in these things. It was a runaway though. The Coach of the Year is the guy who. Where the hell is he? Oh, I forgot to put him in. Perfect. Sausage Alert. This is gonna be great. Wait till you see this. This is gonna be a great moment. There it is. This is why we do the preparation. It just wasn't really there for us today. Here we go. Of course it was Lombardi. You know, he had Pete's team just absolutely dialed in down the stretch. And man, we had to give it to him in 1966 because This was the year that the Packers won the first Super Bowl ever, and now the most prestigious award in real life is the Lombardi Trophy, and that is named after Vince Lombardi, who won the first and the second Super Bowl. Spoiler alert. So he's the coach of the year, and man, I'm really glad that he's the coach of the year. Congratulations to the Eagles, who had an amazing run, another great season, first back-to-back champs, and Vince Lombardi's first coach to win 2 Tad Bowls, by the way, who also won one with the Cleveland Browns. Camp, when did you win the Tad Bowl? 1960? Drawing a blank. Sorry, fam. Okay, good times. Man, why can't I just remember this shit? Yeah, 1960, right, Camp? Assume he's still here. Okay, Vince Lombardi, 2-time Tad Bowl champion and coach of the year once again. Here we go. Next award. Sweet baby Jesus. Okay, we got, thanks for sticking in here, a lot of sausage. Let's fucking go. Owner of the year. Okay, so we had we did have a vote for Nelson. We had a vote for Nelson. I think that's a great choice. He went 11-3, first time in Tad, and that's pretty dope show effort for the Rams. Also got a vote for DPS. Can never go wrong voting for DPS. You know, he's always should be considered. I don't know. I think someone else gave Nelson some props. I'm not sure. Who knows? But whatever. He might just vote for himself. It's me. I'm the owner of the year. No votes for me, even though I went 10-4 and just was just my usual awesome self. Hate to see it. This was a 2-man race. P. Titterai got 5 votes. But one more went to, God damn it, I forgot to put this in. Man, I swear to God. This wasn't really prepared. Where did I put that thing? Oh, man. Just a second. Stand by, man. What a dramatic moment just ruined. Where did I put that shit? What in the world? Well, this sucks. This was the big moment of the thing. Huh. Lost it completely. I had a thing for you guys. It was going to be great. Just totally lost it. Oh, it's J5th, that's why. That's why. J5th. I got J5th. You know how that happens? What is the deal with the J5th? Why is the J5th a thing? Okay, big moment. Let's go. Yeah, Pete got a lot of votes, but here's your owner of the year. Here's your owner of the year. There he is. Just recognizing the run, I think, that Thule had. Not big enough, I don't think. There he is. There's your owner of the year. Look at the music too. Nelson, you got a vote for owner of the year. All right, so J5th, that was worth the wait. So Thule ends up with the owner of the year. I think just recognizing I think maybe just a part of it was that he it was really fun to watch him kind of suck a little bit and kind of just stick with it. and just find a little groove and just, I don't know. Also, just provide some fun streams. Also, it was really cool that he provided us his stream of his experience of the Tad Bowl after he lost. And I think just him being a gracious Tad Bowl loser, I think I don't know. That he got my vote for that. It was a tough call. I would have really enjoyed voting for Pete for becoming the first two-time first back-to-back champ. So, but I just really wanted to kind of just give Thule some credit for, you know, the tough loss and just sort of his whole, just the way he handled it and what he brought to the party afterwards. He just did a great job. And, you know, he was just kind of taking us through the whole experience. His stream was top notch. It was a great performance from Thule all season long. So he's the owner of the year. And good job, Nelson, for getting a vote from yourself. Okay, next award is, do you think that's the big moment? Nope. We got way more big events here. This is tough. That I'm really a little bit upset. Yeah, thanks, Thule. I think stuff like that, and you kept saying stuff, you kept letting us know about that type of stuff all season long, so that was important. Okay. Congrats. Well earned. Phil King Award, and it's not going to be Phil King. He did not get one vote. You know, despite the fact how random this thing is, Jerry Mays got a vote, which I don't hate. He's a defensive lineman, kind of unheralded, but, you know, he's a great player for a defensive lineman. Don Trull, I love that vote. He was pretty steadily for Boston at times. He's a pretty humpy quarterback. That's just east. George Wilson was an awesome vote. 1 for 1 with a touchdown. Huge moment. I love that choice. Charlie Taylor, that's not really Phil King territory. Yeah, probably Nelson voted for his own guy and didn't quite understand the spirit of the Phil King Award. Because Charlie Taylor was pretty damn good, too. This came down to two guys, and I'm just going to confess. I'm the one who broke the tie on this. I had to really think about it. Because Lionel Taylor was quite... That was quite the story. He was not... This is not your slightly older brother's Lionel Taylor. He's just kind of a guy in 1966. But the problem is he's still Lionel Taylor. And he was still quite dominant over the course of his Tad career at times. He's had some great moments. And even though he's not really that good anymore, he's still okay. I just didn't feel good about Lionel Taylor. I voted for the guy who won this award, and he got 3 other votes as well. This one feels good. This one just feels a lot better for Phil King. It's Zeke Bratz. Zeke Bratkowski, who was a part-time QB for New York. He outshined Rudy the Rifle Bukic. He was just a little bit more of a fit for what New York was trying to do, which was just put it up in the air and watch it come down right into Bob Hayes' hands and have DBs have no idea what the hell's going on at all. That is the Zeke Bratz way. And look at this guy. This is the most Phil King looking guy that ever was. Look at that jersey. Of all the Phil King Award winners, this is the guy that looks the most like what we're trying to do with this thing, I think. Zeke Bratz. He's in the mix. He's now a legend. He's got a lot of He's got a lot of TAD left too, so he's going to carry this Phil King Award like a boss. And yeah, good for him. Okay, last award of the year, most prestigious award in Tad. It's the Dick of the Year, fam. It's not Zeke Bratz. All right, so this was not super competitive. There was, once again, I got a vote. Thanks, Grip. 2 votes for Dick Bass. That's not right. Dick Bass. Sorry, it's Dick Bass. He had an amazing year. Great choice. Dick Westmoreland, or as his parents call him, Dick Westmoreland. He had 2 votes. Was a major factor for the Eagles, who won the Tad Bowl. That would have been a good one. He's yet to get the Dick of the Year. I feel like he might before it's all over. I hope he does. Dick Westmoreland is a top tier Dick. Dick Wood got no votes, so he'll never win Dick of the Year again. Coming home with his 3rd trophy of the night, Dick Butkus is your 1966 Dick of the Year. So there you go. Dick Butkus, emote in play. He is your Defensive Player of the Year. He's your MVP, and he is your Dick of the Year. That is right there with Cookie Gilchrist 1963 for the best season that we've ever seen by a player in TAD, I think. Yeah, and how many more Dick of the Year is he going to get? He's one of the greatest Dicks ever, and his last name is Butkus. I mean, shit. We might have to just change it. We'll see. I bet Dick Westmoreland has a great season. I bet, maybe Dick Shiner, if he just does anything at all, that could be big. And now we got Dickie Post. Don't sleep on Dickie Post. And don't sleep on these guys like Dick Shaffrath. We got Dick Gordon out there. There's some good Dicks in the league yet. Dick Woodward will miss you, fam. You were one of the best Dicks we've ever seen. Beautiful, beautiful Dick. All right, man. Let's get back to the draft and all this, man. Good luck grabbing your Dicks, and good luck putting together teams that can compete in 1967. And shout out to all the winners. Thanks for watching, everybody. Say goodnight to 1966. It was a great season. Thanks, everybody who participated. On to Cincinnati. Peace!